What's going on, good people? Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope everybody's doing well on this early Saturday morning live. Yes, none other than the Quita. Quita is back at it. I hope everybody's doing all right. Welcome to the channel. Just want to say before I get started to those who have subscribed to the channel, those of you who have left comments, those of you who have sent super chats, as well as cash apps, as well as memberships. I want to say thank you. I greatly appreciate you. First one to drop down, I see you, a lady 100. I'm staying woke just for my homeboy roasting the trash. Well, I don't know about how much roasting I'm doing, but just want to give y'all an update about Quita. Mic check. Make sure you can hear me. If you can hear me, just put a one in chat so I know that the audio is working good on this early Saturday morning, 12:13 in the a.m. So, yep. Quita. Marcus went to Quita's grandmama's house. And you can see the caption here. Quita told Marcus, "You ain't my daddy. You ain't my daddy." So Marcus did a live. Marcus did a live on earlier today. I did comments on a few videos of yours. Were gone. So Appalachian Girl. Sometimes the system holds the comments up, depending on what's in it. So I got to go through and approve it, and so I'll do that when this is over. So your comments will come through. So I very rarely delete comments, but like I said, the system holds it up before it's released, depending on what's being said. So I'll look into it. All right. Thanks for letting me know. All right. So look, Marcus did a video earlier yesterday, because now today is Saturday. So he did this Friday. He went out to Quita's grandmama's house to meet with Quita, to talk to Quita about what she did in that video when she went gold chasing after that girl. First, Marcus started out by watching the clip of the video and just the interaction when Quita got out the car barefooted, headed for that to confront the lady. So he watched the clip, and then the next scene we see him confronting Quita, and he said, "Quita, I saw recording with you engaging in similar behavior that got you locked up." And immediately Quita started to deflect. She's looking down. She was all off in another space. And Marcus asked, "What's the point? What's the point if you're just going to do the same thing that's going to get you locked up?" And Marcus goes on to say, "You got to want it for yourself." And he said, "I'm on the hook for about $4,000. And Quita, as Quita does, what did she say? She said, "I don't want to talk about it." Now, here it is, Quita, the man that you called when you were locked up. He's telling you he signed on the line to get you out. Your family didn't sign on the line to get you out. The grocery store man didn't get you out. 10 Strokes didn't get you out. The speaker man didn't get you out. None of your dates or boyfriends got you out, but Marcus signed on the line, and you are sitting there telling him, "I don't want to talk about it." So the camera cuts. I think the dog comes out, something happens. And so now Marcus and Quita, they're in the front yard. And Marcus says, "What happened to 10 Strokes?" And Quita ain't no dummy. Quita said, "He didn't even call me." And so Marcus said, "Well, isn't that the person you was with?" He said, No. That's not who I was with. I was with the guy that bought me the groceries, the grocery man. And so it was interesting because Marcus then says, well, what happened? Why did you do what you did? And Quita said, "I was just playing. And then when Quita told Marcus, I'm just playing, she throws a punch at Marcus and laughs about it. Marcus, you better watch out, man. So she throws a punch. She says, I'm just playing. But I noticed the attention span. She was all over the place just looking. And now Marcus did say on another channel that that he believes she's developmentally delayed. All right. And so Marcus said that in his own words. Also, Marcus said, because someone was asking him about the bond money, if he loses it, will he be at a loss? And Marcus basically said, based on the videos that he's already made and the money that has generated, he's good for that $3,000. If he does lose it, he's good for that based on what he's made off her already. However, he said that bond was $25,000. He wasn't going to sign for that. So if the worst case scenario, she does not show up, which she has in the past not shown up, and Marcus confronted her about that, and she said, well, I was just a young girl, but even then I told him to come pick me up and nobody lost their money. So he says, hey, I factor that in. So, but once again, Quita is not allowing Marcus or not answering Marcus's questions at all. All right. Did y'all see that? Didn't answer Marcus' questions at all and actually act like she was going to punch him. Now, it gets even better because the man she was with last night when the incident occurred, it wasn't 10 strokes. She said it was the grocery man. Just out of the blue, Quita pulls out her phone and says, I'm going to call his wife. And so she said, I'm gonna call his wife. Marcus said, why are you gonna do that? And I had to listen with my earpieces to hear what she was saying, but she mumbled something under her breath. And if you turn up the volume and you hear what she said, I hate men. I hate men. That doesn't surprise me. Marcus, you're a man. Quita, when she was in prison, she was a stud. Definitely all day long. All right, like a little dude. But for her to say, I hate men, and then Marcus said, no, you can't do that. And why would you do that? And she said, because I want to. Quita is a chaos demon. She's a troublemaker. And that behavior is not only going to get her locked up, but could quite possibly get her unalived around here. All right. Now you calling your tricks wives to tell just because you're mad. That don't work out. Ain't gonna work out. All right. Now, Quita invited us to look her up. She gave her name. She said her name on camera. And she said, hey, my name is out there. My name is, when my daughter was born, my only daughter, got 3 boys to 1 girl. My wife wanted to name her a very ghetto sounding name. Let me just, and I convinced my wife, I said, wife, we don't want to name her that. We want to give her a chance in life. We want to give her the opportunity because your name really, you turn your resume and they're looking at the name. And when I saw that her name is, I said, that poor baby didn't have a chance. She just didn't have a chance with a name. But she invited us to look her up. And guess what, y'all? Y'all want to look her up? I don't know. We'll now anyway. So she said, y'all look me up. And here's another interesting thing. And y'all just bear with me. I'll get to y'all comments in 1 minute. Another interesting thing. She when they were talking, the dog came up, they rubbed the dog, and there was a nail in the driveway. A nail. And she picked up the nail and she threw it in the grass. But she told Marcus, I should have put that nail in your tire. I should have put that nail. Now, here's the man that helped you out. All right, you already act like you want to punch him. Now you say, I should have put that nail in your tire. So Marcus basically said, look, I need you to stay out of trouble. All right. Quita said, I will. And then Marcus mentioned a content creator that he supports. Marcus supports. She's part of his membership thing. And so Quita said, I don't like her because she's spying on me. And Marcus, what do you mean spying on me? She's watching my videos. Marcus said, well, that's the whole point of YouTube, for people to watch your videos. And I don't know if it just clicked. It didn't click with her, or she just don't understand that when you're on YouTube, that's what we do. We watch your videos. We comment about you. That's the whole part of being on YouTube. Now, in the midst of them watching this video, Grandma came out. I think Grandma's tired of Quita already, because Grandma said, y'all making too much noise out here on the porch. And Quita goes to explain, well, hey, we're watching a YouTube video. Grandma said, I don't care about all that. My rent lady, the rent lady is here. All right. So her landlord, Grandma's landlord was there, and they was on the porch making too much noise. And Quita was like, people got to stop spying on me. And then she said something that was very, very telling, y'all. She said, they need to stop watching my life. Then she said, they need to stop watching me for real. Before I really, I think she said nut up, before I really wild out. And then finally she turned to Marcus and said, you are not my daddy. I said, what in the world? You are not my... Same girl on the phone crying, oh, Marcus. You are not my daddy. Yeah, this is not going to very interesting. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. Welcome everybody. Please enjoy yourself. Finally caught alive. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You caught that content. You're not playing. Yeah. I go back. I start my winter break is over real soon. So let that bald-headed jailbird fly back home. Amen. The family didn't get the person out, which is responsible. The family did not get the person out, which is responsible. Kind of lost on that. The family didn't get the person out, which is it. The family didn't sign for Quita. And that, for me, that's a hint right there. All right. If your mama can't do it, if your brothers can't do it, your sisters can't do it, they know you better than anybody. Why you gonna risk it? But like I said, Marcus said he's made some money off of her, so it'll all work out, right? No one else is more important because she's giving her cheddar to them. No one else is more important because she's giving her money to them. Arrested Development. Yeah. I kind of look at, once I heard Marcus say that, it really hit home, and I kind of look at it in a different way. Kind of feel sorry for her. She still needs to be locked up. Don't get me wrong. Arrested development or not, she needs to be locked up. She can't follow the rules of the land, the laws of the land. I said that in the beginning. Jezebel. No way a con artist. Oh yeah. She's the best of the best, baby. She can she's definitely full of it. The person is nearly 40 years old. Let's see what's going on. She is used the same tone as she used in jail. She mad at, according to Allie, talking about stalking her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That lady's not doing nothing but doing the same thing, giving commentary. I mean, duh. Marcus didn't tell you when you start making these videos, people gonna watch you. It's the whole point. When women look at men as tricks, they see us as fools to be utilized as tools, less than human. I've 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 um I've kind of gotten that from strippers that I've known back in the day. They really didn't like men, you know. And I can kind of understand, but hey, it is what it is. What up, Kwani? You all right? The person knows. This person knows better. Hold up, I'm trying to catch up in the chat, y'all. Give me 1 minute. I think she is a stud now. What happened to that girl sleeping with her at the hotel? I think she's always been a stud, y'all. I think she's always been a stud. And she did invite us to look into her. She did say look her up, right? She invited us to look her up. So um I might look her up. We'll see. She said she hates men. Yeah, she did. She said it on her breath. She said it low. Marcus said, why'd you calling that man's wife? Why are you doing this? Because I mean, that's man, you those kind of moves can get you lost forever. And she said she mumbled it. I had to play it back with the volume up a couple times. She says, I hate men. I believe you, sister. Yeah, I've had the personal information as well. That's someone gave it to me. That's how I was able to look up her court dates and stuff. But I wasn't going to reveal it until she actually shared it with us. So um, I'm sorry, you can't get more ghetto than. I'm sorry. Let's be positive. You cannot get any more ethnic than. Good morning.
I got it. Here's W. Hello.
How you
Good
doing?
evening. Good morning, wherever you're at. Yeah, listen, I'm good, Troy. First of all, let's get this name out thing. Most what I was saying that a lot of businesses, people that were born in the late 60s and 80s through the 90s, they are now running businesses and stuff. Their names are Shaquita, Shaquana, Daquan. I've met a lot of them because we during our generation, college was pushed on us. So they made us go to school. So now we have these good jobs. So all that shit that about being on paper, that's bullshit out the door. That doesn't count no more because these are the people that are running your companies. Bottom line. So that's just crazy. And that's our culture. We have to stop saying things are ghetto. That's our culture. I don't hear any other race getting, oh, why you named him Miguel Sanchez, uh, Carlos Morenga? They don't do that. So why do we do that? It's just not true. It's so many black business owners. It's crazy with those ethnic names. Money Green. That's all it is. Now back to Quita. I've never liked her. Everybody was like, oh, we want her to do better. The bitch was a bum. She came out with a scully, tattoos on her face, not talking about anything. Marcus made money. Marcus is not a victim. Marcus is getting that money. That West Indian ain't letting a coin pass by his motherfucking pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, that $4,000, that was nothing. It's a drop in the bucket, whatever.
Right.
So I just understand everybody saying that they want her to do good. Do good what? Y'all know y'all want to see a crash out. Do good for what? There's so many other people we saw that were interviewees that were so much more deserving of the opportunity. Quita is just she's fast money. I ain't mad at Marcus, get that fucking money. But what y'all was saying about getting set up, I said that about last month when we first met Short Dog. It seemed like they be scheming on niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But we're always watching, so it'll be hard for her now to set Marcus up because we kind of know her. Beforehand it was going to be easy. At first when she met Marcus, she was going to set him up. So I just don't understand all this. We want her to do good and shit like that. Fuck that bitch. That bitch is a menace. Yo, I'm crazy upset with all the content creators that was saying, oh, Short Dog is wrong, so it's okay for her to bite him in his head and fuck up his property. He worked hard, so it's okay for her to try to get him put in jail. That's
Right.
okay. That shit's not okay. That's just it. All that bullshit. Oh, free Quita, free Quita. The bitch is a menace. Free her. We don't need any more prostitutes and crackheads on the fucking street. The bitch get high. She's a cokehead. She get high. Bottom line. So why does she deserve anything more than a Gabby? Come on. That's crazy.
What's a Gabby?
Gabby, you know Gabby that be downtown, little young
Oh,
girl.
right. Because you had mentioned that you would have liked to seen Marcus kind of help her out.
Right.
Right.
That's more like that. I could stand more behind that because she's just depressed. She needs to get in a program. She need a good mentor. Gabby's kind of easy fix when you can get her some therapy. Quita don't want it. Quita like that fast life. You got some people that's never going to grow up. We got motherfuckers in the street like Jim Jones and them calling themselves the corner boys, talking about bird gang and gangs and shit like that. This is what I'm saying. Some people never grow up. She is just the way it is. All that, oh, she's institutionalized. That's bullshit. That's her way of life. Her mother's a bum bitch. All of them are bum bitches. When I saw her mother, my mother fine. No, your mother is a bust down, busted ass jailhouse bitch that left you in the house to raise them kids. So it is
Gotcha.
what the fuck it is. That's all I gotta say. And I'm getting off your panel, Troy. Good night, everybody. And next time when you see somebody being victimized, just don't take the fucking what do you call that person? The villain's fucking side because they had such a bad life. We most of us had bad lives. We're not biting motherfuckers in their heads and shit like that. Fuck that bitch, put her under the motherfucking jail, and Marcus get that fucking money. Peace out, y'all.
All right. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and keeping it real. That was dear self.
Brother Troy,
What's happening, brother?
what's going on? I've been paying attention to your commentary on all of this. It's actually been good. It's been fair. Um, to me, with when you do research, Quita, you're not gonna like what you find. I'll just tell you that. And allegedly, she's a very violent person, very violent person. And to me, I'm with Miss Kwani. I think he can benefit more with her out than in, because she's making him more money out of jail than in jail. Because her videos is really it's popping. She making a lot of money. He even said it.
Oh yeah, no question. No question. No question. No question. But
So
at what point is he do you feel he's taking advantage of her?
absolutely, absolutely. I think that she really thinks that he's her real friend. You could tell that she have love for him. She really respect him,
Right,
even though
right.
she have her childish moments, and she sometimes she zone out a little bit, but you can tell that she actually have real respect for him. So I don't know. People, he kind of fooling a couple of people, but it's just my opinion. I don't know.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I appreciate that. How does this all end?
She going back to jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
She institutionalized. She just I didn't like the fact how they just let her out like that, like without going through any type of program, without helping her get some housing, mental health, go to the check to see what's going on with her brain, because she been in there since she was young, since she was a
Right.
little girl.
Right.
So she don't really know nothing about what's going on out here. She don't really know nothing. They just put her out here, and she been out for a couple of weeks and ran straight into him, and he just put a camera in her face. So, and that's something else that she got to fight. People attacking her, people talking about her parents, uh, people talking about her family don't love her. I kind of have a little bit of respect for Quita a little bit, because when I researched her, she 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 got a lot of childhood trauma, and looking at excuse me, looking
Hmm.
at that video with her giving money to her mama and sister and her crying while doing it, I ain't gonna lie, that kind of hurt me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you could tell that it's a lot of hurt in that family, and it seems like that was her first time actually doing something like that, and it kind of touched her mama and her sister. So I mean, I don't. I'm rooting for her. At first, I ain't like her, but I'm rooting for her. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a root for her.
Right. 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 Yeah. I've kind of turned full circle. At first, I liked her. I was rooting for her, but
Hmm.
then the more she exposed how she is for whatever reason, I
Hmm.
understand the backstory now as far as the stuff that she suffered. But
Yeah,
I just don't like bullies, man. I just don't like bullies. I really don't like bullies. So
yeah, yeah. I mean,
you know,
I don't blame you on that. She's definitely a bully. That's for sure.
right. So cool.
And if he don't be careful, I mean, hey, allegedly she gonna be his downfall. She gonna wind up setting him up.
I would not put that past her.
When
Yeah,
you research
yeah,
her,
yeah.
Troy, when you research her, Troy, I bet you that's the first thing pop up in your head.
Yeah. Because that rap sheet is long.
Yes,
It's long,
yes.
and
I mean, for a woman to have a rap sheet like that, that's crazy.
right, right, right. So I'm debating whether or not I want to go down that path because of the privacy complaint possibility
Hmm.
with
Hmm.
having her name and her actual real stuff on there. Now I got a fake name. You know what I mean? Quita. But if I got the real
Yeah,
name and I start showing her stuff, she doesn't know how to strike, but somebody may inform her on how to do it. So
yeah, I believe he might end up doing it for her,
yeah,
to be honest.
right. So
But I mean, if you want, I can. I mean, if you want, I can tell you one thing that I found that's really disturbing.
sure, go ahead.
Now, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say, my bad. I got a little cold.
Excuse me, Ken.
Go ahead.
Hold on a second. Hey, dear self, I see you. Give me 4 more minutes, and I'll bring you up. Okay. All right. Um. Hey, Ken, are you cool, dear self?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with this self.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm bringing
she
dear
all
self
right.
up. Okay, hold on one second. Bear with me, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. Let's get this thing going. Hey, dear self, unmute your mic. Let's see.
Yeah,
There we go. Hey, dear self.
yeah, I'm here. Go ahead.
Hey, give me 1 minute. Let Ken finish up
I
the
heard you,
point.
Troy. 4 minutes.
Okay.
I heard what you said.
All
Four
right.
minutes.
All right, Ken. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, so to sum it all up, she went to jail for um she lied on the stand for her friend, and that's what actually got her the years that it got her. So allegedly, when she got in jail, she joined this prison gang, and it was full of bloods. She
Right.
actually became the leader of the gang, and they had this girl in there that actually got a settlement, her and her mama, and her mama put some of the money on her books, and allegedly Quita and her girls end up raping the girl and extorting her for the money. And they end up doing this to several other women, and that's why she kept getting charged and kept getting charged. And she could have done a little time, but by her doing stuff like that,
She
that's
called
what got her more
more
time.
time. Right. Right.
So I don't even know how she got out by her doing something like that.
Yeah. I saw one charge of mutiny.
Yeah,
Leading a rebellion in the prison. Like, man, that's heavy.
she
So
they was the reason for the prison riot. It's once you research her name, it's gonna pop straight up. It was her gang versus the other gang,
right,
allegedly.
right.
But
Yeah. So
thank you for having me up here,
yeah, thanks for coming up, brother. You
Troy.
have a good evening. All right.
You too. Happy New Year's to you and
Happy New
this
Year.
self.
Absolutely. Same to you and your family.
All right.
Thank you, Ken and dear self, for coming up. A lot of opinions, a lot of thoughts regarding Quita. A lot of opinions. Now, here's an interesting thing, though. If you look at the numbers, who's watching? Those other people don't get the views. They don't get the interaction. They don't get to watch the eyeball, so to speak. So from a YouTube standpoint, from a commercial standpoint, I can understand why Quita would be somebody that Marcus would invest in because it's a crash out. And as a whole, people like to see that. Right or wrong, wrong or right. Marcus isn't trying to help her. Quita is bringing in views and money. Hey, Alan, we think in the same way, right? The fact that we are talking about her here is why Marcus is helping her. Exactly. And thank y'all for the views. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support, financial. Thank you all for subscribing to the channel. So, yeah. Quita brings the views. Gabby isn't interested in selling her cat. A program of some sort would definitely benefit Gabby. Yeah. Let's face it. Do we really, I mean, really, do we really want to see somebody doing the right thing? I mean, is that something that is watched? I mean, I look at I did a review of this Lituation network where they had, it's an imitation baddies network where they're fighting, and people watch that. I mean, we watch it as is collectively, and that's just the way it is. Chaos, you read my mind. Chaos is entertaining. Y'all know? I mean, that's just the way it is. Yeah, Quita just taking it too far. Yeah. Marcus is gonna smash anything. All right, yeah. Have some disclaimers for me next time. If I'm able to come back. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one, y'all. All right, later.